Many of us think about the Yetziat Mitzrayim, and we think of the movie Exodus, we think of history, we think of the Ibn Ezra's question of why do we say Anochi Hashem Elokecha Asher Hotzeiticha Me'eretz Mitzrayim and not Anochi Hashem Elokecha Asher Bara Shemayim Va'aretz, unbelievable creation. Why do we say that God took us out of Egypt? How is it not just history, but it's something that's relevant now? So there's a very important Ramban in this week's Parasha that tells us how many of the mitzvot we say Zech Le'etziat Mitzrayim, Zech Le'etziat Mitzrayim was such an important event. Part of the reason is it's such an important event is what we saw in the beginning of Sefer Shemot, that Hashem says, I'm going to take you out of Mitzrayim, that the Yetziah itself is important for the purpose. I'm sitting right now in the Yeshiva's base medrash because that's the whole purpose. In order to receive the Torah, the Yetziah wasn't something that was just that is dissected or is disconnected from Matan Torah. But more than that, I think Yetziat Mitzrayim has two major lessons for us, at least many more lessons. Number one is, as I said, the Ramban says that so many mitzvot is to help us remember that it's not just a historical event, a one-time idea. How many times the Ramban says that people just don't believe in Hashem. And they believe in Hashem, that God created the world and that He's so strong, all-powerful, omnipotent. But does He really care about the little nitty and gritty? Anochi Hashem Elokecha Asher Hotzeiticha Me'eretz Mitzrayim. With all of the miracles that we have, we're finishing up the last 3 makot. But He cares about how you act in this world. And that's why so many times Yetziat Mitzrayim is connected, for example, in Parasha's Ki Teitzei, to the making sure you're not cheating. Because God cares about what you're going to do. It's not only about the big things, where we would say, oh, Parasha Shemayim Va'aretz. But it's God's being involved here and there, here and now, in this world, in the details. But I'll say the second point. The second point is from the Baal HaTanya. That a very simple idea, says the Baal HaTanya, says the Shneur Zalman Melaidi, that there's a Yetziat Mitzrayim that we have to go through every single day, each person's own individual Yetziat Mitzrayim. Everyone has their limitations. And we keep, many times, oh, I can't do that. And we keep saying the word I can't. And one of the idea of this world is to be able to figure out how to break through those mitzarim, to be able to, those narrow boundaries, and be able to know. Obviously, you have to know what you can do, but what you can do, and just you're being lazy for it, you have some sort of issue with that. So instead of just giving up, I can't do Shnayim Mikra Vechatargum, I can't do that Chesed. No, make sure you overcome that, and that's a Yetziat Mitzrayim also. That will tell you every single day that you need to recreate yourself. If you want to say Parasha Shemayim Va'aretz, it's the recreating yourself to be able to expand those boundaries. May we be zocha for all of us to have both of these lessons. Lesson of understanding that it's not only history, but the history of being able to connect us to that HaKadosh Baruch Hu was involved in our daily lives, and not kicking Him out. But Dafka, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, it wasn't God just created a big world and left, Chas v'Shalom. But they're part of it. And number two, our own individual level, to take those small steps and make sure that we are able to expand those boundaries. Shabbos.